what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, January 18th. There's a beautiful shot of the covered bridge. We have some snow coming down outside, and we'll take a look at that local weather with Maddie here in a few minutes. But a lot going on outside with some new snowfall, some accumulation coming on the roadway. So be careful if you're out there driving around today. And speaking of getting around, driving around today, it's Wednesday, and there's a lot of things happening in and around the valley today. One of the things is from the Vail Symposium. They have Understanding Greatness by Dr. David Cook. One of their purposeful living series things they've got: focus, passion, mental toughness. They're going to go into that. So to get some tickets for that event, vailsymposium.org to look it up and see exactly what is happening with the Vail Symposium and all the great programming they have. Another thing being put on by the Eagle Valley Library District is Avon Teen DIY Watercolor Poster Night. Now that's tonight from 6 to 7 p.m. at the Avon Public Library. If you want some more information on that fun event, go to evld.org and it'll line up all the different events that the Eagle Valley Library District has to offer. Now, if you're into hot sauce, things are getting hot outside. Walking Mountain Science Center has the hot sauce experience going on tonight from 6:30 to 8. Get in there for $15. You can explore different hot sauces and then make and take your personal bottle of hot sauce home with you. A lot of things happening there at the Walking Mountains Science Center. Go to walkingmountains.org to get some more information on that event and see what other things they've got coming on their lineup. Now, if you're into arts and into crafts, Alpine Arts Center has a clay and cocktails event tonight, and that is making your own clay platter. A lot of fun going on there for $49. You can go in, have some cocktails, make your clay platter. You can paint it, design it. They'll glaze it for you. You can get it in about 2 weeks. So that's a great event. So go and check that out, alpineartcenter.org, to get in there and make your own clay platter. Now, another fun event that is sweeping the valley is the Vail Comedy Show. Tonight it's at Moe's over in Eagle. So if you want some great barbecue, you want to see some great comedy, it starts at 8 p.m. tonight. I was looking online, not a lot of tickets left. So you need to get in there, get your tickets for this show. Steve Gillespie will be the comedian tonight. Very, very funny gentleman. So get out there, get some of the best comedy, and get some of the best barbecue in the valley. They're in Moe's at Eagle. Well, those are all the things going on this Wednesday in the Vail Valley. We're going to take a short break, and we would come back. Maddie is going to tell us what we can expect in that weather with some more snowfall coming down right now.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Cece Zach with Good Day Vail. And if you're looking for something to do in the Valley and you just have come up with no ideas, think about Vail Club 50 and join us for the next episode of Good Day Vail, where we speak with Jimmy Arbor, who is the chairman of the board, as well as Lori Prentice, who's the secretary. Cheers.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch. 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see increased chances of precipitation. 21 degrees around 8 a.m., a high of 25. Like I said, 80% chance of snowfall throughout the course of today. So if you've done any of those things to bring that precipitation our way, well, congratulations, it's working. Now we are expecting to see winds come out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour, which could make that 25 degrees feel a little bit chillier than it actually is. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see light snowfall first thing this morning, increasing throughout the course of today. Now as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, if you are getting on those roadways at all, that traction law is totally in effect right now, so just be super careful and be prepared to go nice and slow. 80% chance of precipitation in Denver, 30 degrees is the high, 25 in Vail, 25 in Avon, that 80% spanning this way, then decreasing just a little bit as we make our way west towards Eagle, 70% chance of precipitation, high of 28 degrees. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down quite a bit. 3 degrees is our overnight low, 40% chance of snow. Now those little snow showers throughout the course of this evening are going to become scattered because we're going to see those dissipate as we go through the evening. Now we are expecting to see those winds continue out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, mostly sunny skies tomorrow, temperatures warming up just a little bit, scattered snow on Friday, and then we will see partly cloudy skies again on Saturday. Another little storm system making its way in by Sunday, and then partly cloudy skies again on Monday. Those temperatures are going to stay in the high 20s, and then they're going to drop down into the mid 20s. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for that. We're going to take it over to Kevin, who's going to give us a look at that resort report.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Thanks, Maddie, for that weather report. A lot of great powder out there, opening up even more terrain between Vail and Beaver Creek. So let's take a look and see what's happening. In the last 24 hours in Beaver Creek, 4 inches of snow. The last 48 hours, 15 inches have come down over there. 173 inch for the season total, and that base depth is really nice at 45 inches. Now looking at the lifts open, 25 lifts are spinning, 159 trails are open. That's 85% of the terrain that is open there in Beaver Creek, so a lot to get out and enjoy in Beaver Creek. Over at Vail, 5 inches over the last 24 hours. 48 hours ago, 6 inches total have fallen between that timeline. 189 inches for the season total and a 58-inch base. So Vail is looking good over there with 30 lifts turning, 271 trails open, 98% of the terrain over in Vail open and ready to explore. I know those back bowls opened up and there's a lot happening over there. So get out there, be safe, have fun in the new powder, and we'll be right back with more. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard the Leadville Railroad. Ride this holiday season. Time for family, friends, hot cocoa, and a relaxing trip. Book today at leadvillerailroad.com. A holiday experience you won't forget.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
We've created a new way to buy and sell homes in Vail. By improving the traditional tour, you can now experience real estate from the comfort of our exclusive lounge. Virtually walk through your next home at a 1-to-1 ratio with our first-of-its-kind technology. You can explore any property, even if it's occupied, reducing a full day's tour into only an hour. This is the Immersion Theater. We're changing real estate forever.
Good morning, Vail.
New Year's means new routines, and especially if you have those little ones at home, there's a great show to help your little ones develop those routines, and that's CoComelon. And I've got Liliana Vasquez joining me, and she has been a force in the TV industry, but you are one who really likes CoComelon to help with your routines at home.
I do. I am a new mom. I'm a first-time mom. I have an 18-month-old, so we are deep in the CoComelon world, and I have loved it because it's not only a great way for him to learn numbers and sounds and colors, but it's also an amazing opportunity for us to teach and play as a family. We watch it together. We sing the songs in the car together, and I love the CoComelon community, and we just did an amazing study that found that 74% of parents think that establishing routines with their kids can feel like a battle. I am part of that 74%. So I'm so excited to share some of the insight that we found in this amazing study.
So let's talk about some of this insight, because the statistics behind the help and really the structure that CoComelon helps form are so prevalent and so there that it's really incredible to see these statistics.
It really is. You know, when you think about this, 73% of parents think that their kids can actually learn good habits from characters on TV shows. And more than half of parents actually use songs and nursery rhymes as a tool to help children follow these really good routines. And thanks to CoComelon and anyone that's ever watched it, there is a song and an episode for every single routine, even the really hard ones like bedtime and bath time. And parents with kids who actually watch CoComelon are not only more likely to implement successful routines with their children, like brushing your teeth and bath time, but also follow more of them than those that don't watch CoComelon. So if you are a parent and you are struggling with any of these, if you start listening to these CoComelon songs, like Bath Song, which is a massive favorite among parents, I promise it makes things so much easier. And CoComelon parents agree with me. They think that bath is actually one of the easiest routines in their household versus parents that don't watch Bath Song or listen to Bath Song. They think that can actually be one of the more challenging routines. So starting routines with your children, teaching them the songs, teaching them the lyrics can really help set you up for success.
Now, there are a lot of shows out there like this that are structured to help kids kind of create those routines and learn. What do you think makes CoComelon stand out so much from the other ones?
Absolutely. Well, great question. I think for me, it's watching my child be able to learn what he's hearing and learn about what he's seeing. It's the colors, it's the tone, it's the inflection, it's the pacing of the show. I mean, I'm somebody that works in television. I know how important pacing is, and this show is really designed to help preschoolers learn, and that's what I love about it. So whether you're listening to the songs or reading the books, the characters are so engaging. They're made simple so that your children can really connect with them, and I think that's what makes CoComelon so different. And obviously, the fact that it's about this opportunity to teach and play as a family and co-watch these shows together or co-learn through the books and reading, it's an amazing opportunity to build, quality time as a family. And I think that's what makes CoComelon so different.
Now, you've talked so much about your personal experience and how this has helped you. Now, what's the number one trick that CoComelon has really helped you, and kind of that little routine that you guys have needed, except for the bath time one?
Great question. So, brushing teeth. I have a toddler who does not like to brush his teeth. I took him to the dentist and she was like, Mom, you got to work on it. So, what did I do? I literally put on a Cocomelon episode. This is the way we brush our teeth, is the song that we sing over and over again. And I'm not saying that it has made my child love to brush his teeth, because he's difficult and he can have an opinion, but it has made it so much easier. Something about me singing the song takes his mind off of me literally brushing his teeth. And then the best is he's trying to sing it while I'm brushing his teeth, and it extends the routine. But I guarantee you, my child is going to go back and visit the dentist, and she's going to be so impressed with the quality of his teeth, because we have made toothbrushing so much easier just by listening to This Is the Way.
I think that's so incredible, and what a great way to build core memories, not only for him as he grows into these routines that are probably going to stick with him with the songs and everything, but a great way for you to build those core memories to hold on to with your child as well.
Absolutely. You know, routines can be hard. And I know that at the end of the day, parents are tired, kids are tired. So we want to bring as much goodwill and positivity into these hard routines. And that's an easy thing to do, is to establish these routines with these awesome Cocomelon songs.
Now, if people are interested in getting involved in the Cocomelon community to help use it to build child routines at their home, what's the best way for them to find it?
Oh my gosh, my favorite way to connect with other parents is via Cocomelon's Instagram or TikTok. There is a community of parents and kids waiting there for you that are like-minded, with tons of hacks and tips for really establishing routines and just building better structure in your own family.
And now if people are interested in streaming Cocomelon, where can they find it to stream it?
You can find it on YouTube.
Which makes it nice and convenient and easy, especially if you're always on the go, and that way you can put it on in the car if you need to.
Absolutely. You can find Cocomelon pretty much everywhere at this point.
Liliana, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us, and thank you for being so genuine and transparent through your parenting journeys. I know that there are some struggles when it comes to this, and so we just want to say that we see you and we appreciate all that you do.
Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Make sure that if you have a child at home and you're looking to build those routines in a way where it's positive and fun, that you check out Cocomelon, because it's going to be one of those things that's definitely going to help you improve those bedtime routines, those bath time routines, or those brushing your teeth routines. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman, featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode, we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
We at TV8 Vail are thrilled to announce the upcoming launch of Good Day Vail with me, Cece Zach, as your host. Through sharing expertise of locals, we will help you live your best life in the Vail Valley. So please join us to enhance your daily life.
Do you love local sports here in the Valley? Well, we have you covered here on the Scoreboard, where you can get exclusive interviews with some of our best local athletes, as well as great live event coverage of some of our best competitions, ranging from high school sports to some great local recreational competitions. You can catch us here on Tuesdays and Fridays at 6 p.m. and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. I can't wait to see you there.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
TV8, there's more for you on 92. Serving the local community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see those temperatures just barely warm up. 21 degrees around 8 a.m. 25 is our high. 80% chance of snow fall throughout the course of today. Now winds are coming out of the west, northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour, which is going to make that 25 degrees feel just a little bit cooler out there than it actually is. Now as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see light snow first thing this morning. Continuing throughout the course of today, those snow showers will increase, and then we will see them start to dissipate overnight tonight. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver just barely warmer than up here in the high country. 30 degrees in Denver, 80% chance of precipitation, 25 in Vail, 80% chance of precipitation, 25 in Avon, 80% chance of moisture. Now decreasing just a little bit as we make our way towards Eagle. To the west of us, 70% chance of precipitation, high of 28 degrees. Now if you are getting on those roadways, make sure that you sign up for those EC alerts. That way you know what's taking place. Glenwood Canyon was closed last night, and so it's really important that you know that before you hit the roads. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 3 degrees is our overnight low. 40% chance of precipitation, scattered snow showers throughout the course of this evening, but then it's going to become partly cloudy skies out there. We are expecting to see those winds continue out of the west southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour. So if you are driving anywhere tonight, just be very careful on those roads, and then be prepared for that 3 degrees to feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, mostly sunny skies tomorrow, high of 29 degrees. So if you are getting out there, just be prepared for that shift in that weather forecast completely and that sunshine to make its way out. Now 30% chance of precipitation on Friday. Scattered snow showers are likely. Saturday, partly cloudy skies, temperatures slightly cooler. 26 degrees is the high on Saturday. By Sunday, we are expecting to see another little storm cycle make its way in. 29 degrees is our high, 70% chance of precipitation. So if you are getting out there this weekend, just be prepared for that flux back and forth between that sunshine and then that snow making its way. By Monday, partly cloudy skies, high of 25 degrees. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for any of your outdoor needs, well then they've got you covered. So make sure that you go check them out. They're located right here in the heart of Avon. Now we're going to take it over to Kevin, who's going to tell us what goggle lens is best for a day like today.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Thank you, Maddie, for that weather report, and thank you to Eyepieces of Vail for all the great products that they have out there. So what goggle lens is best for today? Well, that's going to be a very difficult question to answer because there's so many different weather parts coming in and out. We've got a little bit of sunshine maybe poking through, cloudy, partly cloudy. So the Anon system is going to be the best system for the day because it comes with multiple lenses. If you look at the MFI, the magnetic face mask integration, which is a piece of technology in this goggle, you can keep this face mask on if you like it. If it's a little cool, a little windy out, we've got 5 to 10 mile an hour winds that are going to be happening today. Or if you don't want it, it simply clips off and you put it in your pocket and you're off and skiing again. If that weather and the sunlight changes a little bit, don't forget, vision is precision when you're out there on the mountain. You can simply just take one lens out, pop the other one in. Literally takes seconds to transition your goggles from maybe partly sunny to cloudy, partly cloudy, and get back out there to make sure your ski or boarding experience is safe. These wonderful lenses have a nice contour to them. They really help the vision out there to see the lines, see the terrain, but the goggle itself has a nice anti-fog on it, a lot of ventilation, and also indentations in the side. If you wear any kind of eyeglasses, you don't get that pinching effect. So the Anon system is the way to go, but if you want to find that perfect setup for you, check out Eyepieces of Vail. Go into one of their experts and they can connect you with the system that's going to work best for you. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun & Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. And Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
I'm Tyne Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report. Join me right here each weekend as we explore the news and issues that matter most to agriculture. We know each year farmers and ranchers are thrown challenges, but as agriculture continues to adapt, we are right there with you. From markets to weather, we take a deep dive into what matters most to agriculture and rural America. Join me each weekend for U.S. Farm Report. Timely, trusted, tradition.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Here in the Vail Valley, it's all about living the experience. Everything that we have to do in the Valley is world class. There is nothing more world class than some of the homes that are in the Vail Valley. And I'm here with Tye Stockton from Compass Realty, the Stockton Group, TSG, to talk about some of those amazing properties that are out there. And you don't think a lot about technology when you think about real estate, but you've got a really neat piece of technology now for both buyers and sellers.
Yeah, we're going to talk about something a little different today. Instead of a specific home, we're going to talk about how we're changing the home buying process, you know, and we created an immersion theater. And what does that mean? It's a first of its kind tool whereby in our office, we literally have this room. It feels like a kind of a mini IMAX movie theater. And we have a 9-foot by 16-foot 4K high resolution screen. And we're showcasing all the homes in the Vail Valley.
This is virtual reality. It makes the real estate buying and selling experience so much more efficient, less obtrusive. You can sit in the comfort of a theater and see the exterior, where the house is located, maybe around the mountain, and then get inside and get to the nuts and bolts of what that home has.
Yeah, I mean, how do we do that? You know, you can see up on the screen here, but we literally created a digital twin of Vail Village and Lions Head, and that's just the start. We're going to do the entire valley so we can showcase homes, but you know, we're able to aggregate all those really great tools like, you know, high-res 4K resolution photographs, 3D tours, videos, floor plans, and we bring it all together, and we literally invite people to come into our office, come into our theater, and we call it the Immersion Theater Guarantee, because we're the only ones that we know of that can guarantee that we're going to be able to show you 100% of the inventory exactly when you want to see it. So it's sort of like high-end customers expect if they want to buy a really nice piece of jewelry or clothing, they can go in, they can make an appointment, and they get to see everything that's available, you know, at that time. And by doing so, you know, what we figured out over the course of my career is that in a resort community like Vail and Beaver Creek, a lot of these properties are what? They're rented when people are in town. And so our failure rate in terms of access is 30 to 40%. So if you want to see 10 homes and I say we can only show you 6 because the rest of them are rented, that's disappointing. And, you know, over the course of my career, I said, why do we keep saying no to people? No, you can't see it. No, you can't see it at that time. No, because it's rented. And what other industry tells customers no so much? And so we've tried to fix all those logistical failure points. I mean, we don't have to call brokers to set up showings to show their property. They love it because we just show it in all of its glory on our screen. We have a beautiful barista bar, so we have cappuccinos and espressos and flat whites, and then in the afternoon, we think it's okay to drink alcohol and look at homes, right? Because we do it in the comfort of our office, so we've got champagne, tequila, wine, and we just try to celebrate the process of buying a home. It's really different, and our customers are responding extremely well. And the last point I want to make, too, is that, you know, a typical, what we call a discovery tour, when people first decide they want to look at homes, is maybe 6 or 8 hours. And in our case, it could be over the course of 3 or 4 more days, you know, to really get in to see those homes. And we invite them in, and I say, we're going to take that lengthy process in driving all around or running around and trying to get into properties and making sure that we stay on schedule. We're going to condense that in less than 45 minutes. And the goal is to not necessarily buy a home in our immersion theater, although we've done that too. What we do is we get that down to a short list, maybe 1 or 2, and then they're excited. They're like, okay, we just eliminated all the ones we would never be interested in buying. We can go see these 1 or 2, and we've literally sold homes from the beginning of that process to making an offer in less than 2 hours. It's amazing.
Wow. Yeah, you've created a literal bird's eye view of what the marketplace looks like right now. Hey, if I'm with my family and we're on vacation, we can come straight from the slopes into the Immersion Theater, sit there without worrying about driving around, taking our shoes on and off, and just relax. And enjoy.
Would you like another cappuccino?
Yeah, just enjoy the process even more.
And we say the customer drives the decision making, not us. So for example, if they say, you know, I don't really like what I see for $3 million in that condo, what if we up the price to $5 million? So literally with a couple of keystrokes, we up the price, maybe we change bedrooms, bath, whatever the criteria that they decide, we make those changes. Sometimes they say, okay, we want to eliminate Lion's Head, we just want to focus on Vail Village. We do that, and literally faster than you can make a cup of coffee, we have a new tour specifically for them, and we show them that new inventory, and our Immersion Theater is dynamically updating those changes as we make them because we have access to all of the inventory. So if somebody puts a property on this morning, another broker does, for example, it shows up in our Immersion Theater. So the customers are absolutely certain that they're seeing the latest inventory in all of its glory. And when they walk out of there, they tell friends to say, you know, we've been educated, entertained, and informed. Even if you're not buying a house, you should go check this out. It's pretty cool. So.
Well, I watched a video where you're commanding the screen with an iPad, and like you said, you can easily click through, put in all the different filters of what that client is looking for, and everything comes up.
Yeah, we're going to show them neighborhood information, condominium building information with all those amenities. We've literally shot actually 8K video because we know that's coming pretty soon. We just want it to be really crisp and inviting, as if you're there. And if somebody says, you know, what amenities are in the building here, we literally click on those amenities and it shows these big photos of the gym, the swimming pool, the spa area. And so they say, yeah, I want an amenity-rich building like a Ritz-Carlton or a Four Seasons or a Hyatt or a, you know, Solaris, whatever. And when they see that, you can just see them relax and say, this is the way you're supposed to buy real estate.
Right, yeah. Well, you've reimagined the way that people can sit and look and see what's out there on the market, simplified it, made it much more efficient. So like we were talking, people out here on vacation, it's not obtrusive. Same thing with the seller. They don't have to leave their home, or their renters don't have to leave the home, and there's no more saying no.
Our sellers love it too, because sometimes they kind of debate whether, do I put it on the market and have to take it out of the rental program, and we encourage them. Get all that rental income, because we're showing, even other brokers are starting to come into our office with their clients and say, that property's rented, you know, one of the ones that we have listed, can we see it? We say, yes. Again, I start with my tour and I tell people, I said, my goal today is to finish this process and never say no to you once. I want to say yes to everything. And we can do that. We can pull that off. Yes, you want a different price. Yes, you want, you know, a different home. Yes, you want a different time. It doesn't matter. You know, with this, we control all the logistics, and it's very relaxing for people, and you can just see the difference on their face, and they walk out and say, that is it. That's how it's supposed to be done. So we're having a ton of fun doing it too.
Good. Well, thanks for coming in today, Tye. The Stockton Group is out there showing that lifestyle to the people coming in the Vail Valley. A lot of things out there, so make sure you stop in, check out the Immersion Theater, see how robust the buying process can be for that lifestyle home here in Vail, Colorado. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover True Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. In Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch The Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We were just talking about all of the great things that the Eagle Valley Library District does, because they've got some fun activities and events taking place tonight, but they've also got so many great resources, and we've got Carrie May joining me on the couch to talk some of these great resources. Good morning.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here, and I know the roads are a little bit scary this morning. So
be safe out there, everyone.
Right, we appreciate you getting here nice and safe this morning, but you guys have a great event taking place tonight for the teens.
Yes, yeah. So we always, every Wednesday night in Avon, we are doing fun teen things. We're also doing Dungeons and Dragons on Tuesdays. And our Eagle and Gypsum branches are also always doing fun teen things. So check it out.
That way you can just go and enjoy the activities, and there's something for everyone in the whole family. But you guys have so many great resources right now, and especially for your online database.
Yes, yeah. So today, like you said, it's particularly snowy out there. We want everyone to be safe. So if you can't get into the library, but you're looking for something, check out our website. We have tons of great resources on there. I know you and I talk Libby all the time. We love Libby. It's amazing. So it's a full collection of ebooks, e-audiobooks. I think a lot of people don't realize that there's also digital magazines on Libby, and our digital magazine collection is insanely extensive, and there's something in there for every little niche interest you can possibly think of. You know, I know lots of outdoor enthusiasts here, so you can check out ski magazines online, outdoor magazine online, car magazines, all those fun things. We also have Freegal, which is free music. The cool thing about Freegal is once you download it, it is yours forever. You don't have to return it, so most of the library things you bring back. Freegal, you get 5 free downloads a week, and you get to keep them forever, so that's pretty exciting. And yeah, we also have streaming services, great courses, so all of this is available online. So again, if you don't want to leave your house today, check out our website, evld.org.
And there's just so many good things on there. And as we were talking, I didn't know that you could get magazines on Libby, and I placed a hold on 4 books last night.
Yeah. I know. The only bad thing is you're like, oh my gosh, I have books. How do I get magazines? But you can definitely mix and match and get a whole variety of things. And if you're done with it, return it early, make more room. So, you know.
I just did that.
Yes.
I just returned both my books. I finished one of them with 8 days to spare, and the other one with like 13 days to spare, and so I've returned both of them. Now my library is empty, so I can stock up on all these books that I've just placed on hold.
It's so cool to be able to just get books and like I said, streaming movies, TV, great courses, magazines. You know, we have travel databases, so if you're feeling a little the winter blues, you can get onto our travel databases and start planning your next tropical vacation, if you will. So, yeah, it's just a really wide array of resources that I think sometimes people know we have books. They know we have movies. They know, you know, but they don't maybe realize that we have all of these great things online as well.
Well, and not just do you guys have all of these great things online, but you also have the library of things, which is always so impressive. So if you're looking to maybe start getting into a little bit of filming and editing, maybe you want to make a little ski edit or snowboard edit, you can literally go to our local library, check out a GoPro, go spend some time on the computers there, the software that you guys have to edit, mix and match everything, and you can create it all at our library.
Absolutely. We have, like you said, we have tons of film equipment, cameras, cam recorders. We have snowshoes. So again, a day like today, come in, grab a pair of snowshoes, go check it out. We have state park passes. Usually, you know, people really request those a lot in the summer, but you can go up to Sylvan Lake and check it out in the winter too. It's beautiful up there in the winter. So don't hesitate to you know, use our outdoor resources all year long.
Right, which I think is so cool. And then, of course, you have things like the hiking poles, and you have things like the bear canisters and camping chairs and things that you could rent while you're maybe like, I'm gonna drive somewhere where it's a little bit warmer for the weekend. Maybe you want to make your way to Moab.
Yeah,
definitely.
There's all kinds of outdoor equipment there. There's also tons of games, like family card games, board games, video games. So again, if you're just, you know, want to stay inside but not quite sure what you're going to do, come grab some games from our library of things. So, you know, like I said, we always have books. We always have great recommendations. If you're not sure what to read, make sure to stop and talk to a staff member. You know, they could talk books for days.
I love it. I love it. I love coming in there.
So talk to a staff member. They can definitely recommend something good to read, something good to watch, and just, like I said, keep you busy if you're kind of feeling like you want to stay inside on a icky day like today.
Which I think is the perfect solution. And then something else that you guys have is a rec pass.
We do, yeah. So our Avon branch recently launched a partnership with the Town of Avon Rec Center. So we do have a 1-day rec pass. It's good for an entire family. So you can go swim in the pool. It's good for all of the classes there. It's good for full access to the rec center. So stop in. It's kind of a first come, first serve basis, if you will.
Right.
So you can just come in, ask at the desk if we have it, and if we do, you can take the family to the rec center and, like I said, jump in the pool, do whatever classes, whatever they have going on at the rec center, you kind of have access to.
Which I think is so nice, and especially on those weeks where maybe the kiddos are out of school, like no kids went to school on Monday, and so that would have been a great way, right? Like there are lifeguards on duty, the kids could have gone swimming, the mom could have done a yoga class, the dad could have been at the gym, like whatever it is. To just like keep the whole family entertained, especially if you've spent so much time skiing and snowboarding recently that maybe the kiddos are getting a little burnt out on that. This is a great way to just like kind of do something different.
Yeah, exactly. It's just again, we're just always trying to explore options on like what else can we offer, and so that's just a perfect example of we were seeking opportunities to again encourage health and wellness. We really believe in supporting our community and like a whole body health and wellness. So I mean, books are important, keeping your mind active is important, things like that, but also we're such an active community, so really finding ways to support that active community. So,
which I think there's no better way to do so. And you guys just have such a plethora of things, whether it's here in Avon, where you can explore all of the great library of things, or if you want to go down to Gypsum and Eagle, where you've got the massive 3D printer and all of the programming down there. So you can really go enjoy that Spark Studio too.
Yeah, Spark Studio is in our Eagle branch, and if you haven't been there, that space it's mind-blowing. Like the amount of technology, both software and hardware we have in that space, I still walk in there and I just can't even get my head around like the amount of things you can do in that space. It's really quite impressive. And you were talking about our library of things, and most of it does kind of, we call it live or get housed in Avon, but our Gypsum and Eagle branch also do have library of things. And if you're at one of the branches and you want something from another branch, we do courier between our 3 branches all the time. We have partnerships across the state to courier all kinds of materials to our library. So if we don't have it, we can probably find it for you. And get it here in a hopefully a timely manner.
Which I think is so wonderful, and it's that way with books too. So if there's a book that just was recently released, you want to go check it out from the library, you guys don't have it, you can talk to them about it and they will get the book.
Yeah,
correct?
absolutely. And what's interesting is like recently released stuff's actually really easy to get. It's more out of print, kind of historical stuff that people, again, just have a kind of a curiosity for about like a particular subject area. And those ones, like I said, sometimes it's really fun when a patron comes in and they're like, ooh, I have this book. And I'm like, okay, I got to dig. But that's always fun for us too. It's kind of a challenge to see if we can find the book and get it here for our patrons.
I love what you guys do so much, and I love how involved in our community you guys currently are and always have been and probably always will be. So if you're looking for a great way to get books to spend any of your time, you guys are the place to come. Now, let's talk about what book you just read, because we were talking off camera.
Oh, yeah. Well, right now I'm not quite done with it. I'm almost done with it. Is Paula Hawking's Into the Water. So we were talking psychological thrillers, and that's just a genre that's kind of, I always enjoy it. Sometimes I need a break from it, but I always enjoy coming back to it. So, like I said, I'm not quite at the end yet, so I'm like really anxious to get home from work today and dive back into that and see what happens. So
yeah, those psychological thrillers, like I just finished one and I'm like, I'm gonna need a break on this genre because I'm slightly freaked out.
Yes, yeah, and I always love Naomi Novik. Excuse me, that was hard to get out this morning. She does this like spin on kind of like fantasy. So right now I'm reading a book called Unrooted, and it's kind of a spin on a little bit of a lot of classic fairy tales. So there's like a little bit of Rapunzel in there, maybe a little bit of Snow White. So that's, when I need to take a break from that super intense psychological thriller, that's always a genre that I enjoy, kind of the reimagining of like classical literature, if you will.
Well, see, all these things are so wonderful, and I just was telling you, I just finished both Colleen Hoover books, the 2 that are exploding off the shelves right now. It ends with us and it begins with us, which if you want a heartfelt like love story with some like crazy, almost like triggering things, like where you're like, wow, like this is hard to read, but like you can't
But real,
stop.
it's like real,
That's a great way to do so.
Yes.
And, of course, I do mine on Libby because I'm always on the go, so it's just so much easier for me to put my headphones in while I'm like walking my dog for 45 minutes 3 times a day to just crank out 3 hours of a book.
I'm a big fan of doing print and listening. So if I'm really into a book and I just like can't wait to get done with it, I'll check it out on Libby so then I can listen to it when I'm in the car or, you know, cooking dinner. But then I also will have the print book. So when I'm like ready to sit down, you know, and take a couple minutes to read, I can pick up where I left off and then I'll flip back and forth between the two. It's kind of fun. It gives the book kind of voice. Like you can hear the person, the characters from the book. So
I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I'm gonna have to start doing
yes,
that now.
it's really fun.
I'm gonna be at the library all the time. Now let's talk about how easy it is for people to get a library card.
Yes, absolutely. So again, on a day like today, if you want a library card but you don't want to come in, you can literally go to our website, evld.org. You can get a temporary online library card. That card will be good for 3 months. But if you're in town, we want to see you, we want to say hi, we want to show off all the great things that we have. So stop into any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, Gypsum, just bring in a photo ID and we will get you a card. So we try to make it as easy as possible. Like I said, if you can't make it in, but you really want to get into Libby, you can go on the website and just get a temporary card. But at some point in time, stop in, see us, see all the great things we have, and bring your photo ID. That's literally all you need. And we will get you a card and get you some things out the door.
Carrie Mae, thank you so much for coming in, spending the time totally nerding out with me about books and about all the great resources and the databases that we really appreciate when you come in here.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Make sure that you go to evld.org. That way you can see all of the fabulous resources. You can get access to all of the great things that they have there online. And if you don't have your library card yet, it's one of the greatest investments you can give yourself because all you have to do is walk in with a photo ID. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got just a little Good Morning Vail left.
Good morning, Vail.
Regardless of the season, TVA is here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay for Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller. We're bringing you lifestyle and news with Daily Flash, The Tech Show, Jet Set, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave during our afternoon sports block from 4 to 7 p.m. daily. Find us every day, all day, on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or streaming live at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on 92.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
I'm Tye Morgan, host of U.S. Farm Report. Join me right here each weekend as we explore the news and issues that matter most to agriculture. We know each year farmers and ranchers are thrown challenges, but as agriculture continues to adapt, we are right there with you. From markets to weather, we take a deep dive into what matters most to agriculture and rural America. Join me each weekend for U.S. Farm Report. Timely, trusted, tradition.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. We are expecting to see temperatures warm up just slightly. 21 degrees around 8 a.m., high of 25, 80% chance of snowfall throughout the course of today, so those snow showers are very likely. Now we are expecting to see winds come out of the west, northwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour, which is going to make that 25 degrees feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is out there. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that snow is going to continue to come our way throughout the course of today. Light snow for first thing this morning, snow showers throughout the course of this afternoon as we approach this evening as well. So if you are getting out there on those roadways at all, just give yourself that extra travel time and be nice and safe. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the I-70 corridor is seeing this low pressure system bringing this storm front our way. Down in Denver, 30 degrees is the high, 80% chance of precipitation. Spanning out to Vail with that 80% chance of moisture and a high of 25 degrees. Continuing to Avon with those exact same temperatures and chance of precipitation, now decreasing just slightly as we make our way west towards Eagle with a 70% chance of precipitation. Now as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down quite a bit. 3 degrees is our overnight low. 40% chance of snow showers is likely overnight. Now those are going to be scattered snow showers, which is going to dissipate into partly cloudy skies as we approach tomorrow morning. Winds coming out of the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour throughout the course of this evening, making that 3 degrees feel a little bit cooler than it actually is. Now as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow mostly sunny skies, scattered snow showers on Friday. Now we are going to see that sunshine make its way back out by Saturday, partly cloudy skies, snow showers again on Sunday. So we're going to see these kind of cycles of these little systems continue to move our way. On Monday, partly cloudy skies, high of 25 degrees. So if you are getting out there to do anything over the course of the next few days, just be careful with all that new snow on the roadways. But the conditions up on the mountain are going to be absolutely incredible. And we just saw quite a bit of precipitation take place on both Vail and Beaver Creek Mountain. So if you get out there today, it is going to be breathtaking. Kevin, I think that maybe we just go ski after this.
I think so too. I mean, gosh, looking at what's fallen over the last 48 hours and what's coming down right now, going to be some great pow out there.
Some great conditions, and all of this precipitation is going to continue to help open the rest of the mountain. So if you are someone who is doing any of your little snow superstitions, congratulations, you are winning.
And after your skiing today, there's all these things happening in and around the valley, everything between the Vail Symposium, yes, Eagle Valley Library District, always fun things going on there, Walking Mountains Science Center, hot sauce. Who doesn't like good hot sauce?
I love hot sauce, and so I think that this is going to be something that is so much fun to participate in. Make and take, that way you get to create your own hot sauce, and how hot can you handle it? Because I think that's a really fun experiment to do with yourself.
And then we've got the make cocktails in clay.
Yes.
Make your own platter.
Yeah.
Be a blast.
That one's going to be really cool too, and what a fun way to just get out there, do something where you're using the right side of your brain more specifically, and then you get to have a nice drink while you do it, and that's over in Edwards. So a lot of really fun things taking place in our community. Just make sure if you are getting out on those roadways, you are being nice and safe today.
Slow it down a little bit, give yourself some extra time. Had to scrape the windshield today, so if you're parking your car outside, get up a little extra early so you can get out there, scrape the windshield, take your time getting to work.
Yes, and make sure that you stay tuned after Good Morning Vail, because we're going to show you a great episode of Good Day Vail right after this. You can catch it every Monday through Thursday right after Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has